Okay, so straight up rogues, this ominous hum that this game is doing right now, if you actually can hear it. Don't know if you can hear it or whatever. That's actually somehow more intimidating than like games I play where they had like a bunch of like, very spooky ambiance and everything. It's just like I'm hearing like this, this hum or whatever. It's actually making this pretty spooky. But anyways, yeah, welcome in for Captured, guys. And also for those who are seeing like the title for my YouTube stream, as well as on Twitch, I'm gonna be changing on my YouTube one later, kind of reflect the game, but I just want to kind of like, have it like what it is right now to basically just reflect the milestone. But once the stream's over, I'll change to something more appropriate for the game with actual explanation for it in the milestone and the description and everything. But this is something that's pretty big for me because this is now officially, this game is my 500th unique game. Excuse me. Just had like some sparkling water before the stream. Trying not to burp right there. I don't want to put y'all through that. But yeah, this is like my 500th unique game that I've, played since I first started live streaming. So, yeah. As a variety streamer, this is something that's kind of like a bit of a big, thing for me. I know like it's probably, not really like the biggest milestone to others out there, but still it's one that's really important to me. Again, 500 unique games that I played, with this one. And I kind of like figured, okay, with this also being like my final stream I'm going to be playing, I'm going to be doing before I go on a bit of a break from content creation for a bit. I kind of like wanted to go out with a bang here with like, what I've seen this game is that it's pretty much, you can probably like see how I'm doing my commentary here. I'm a little bit nervous about playing this. But this seems like it's going to possibly be maybe like the creepiest, like the scariest anomaly detection game I played so far. Like I've done Dollmare, The Cabin Factory, I've done Escape Floor Zero, The Exit 8, Shinkansen Zero, which I actually played those like over the past few days. And also, what's some other ones I played? Oh yeah, the 18th Attic, 10 Bells. There's several I played. It's definitely like, subgenre of horror games that I've really been enjoying, after kind of like jumping in the rabbit hole. I can't remember what the first one is I played. I want to say I think it might have been Escape Floor Zero. I don't know which one it was. There's also another one I got approved for a PS5 key for recently. I'm gonna be playing that when I come back from my break. But it seems like I think it's like it was the Exit Project. I think it was. I believe it was the Exit Project Backstreet. Let's see if I got the name right that time. The Exit Project Backstreets. I got it right that time. Before I was trying to remember the name. But yeah, this one, as far as what I can like, gather from Captured, it it's basically, it's a typical like, PT style loop, that you get like with other anomaly detection games. And that, you pretty much, you have to go through, you have to like, complete like a certain set of loops to be able to, to proceed forward. But with this one, it seems like it's mainly just inside of a house. So compared to like, a subway platform or a subway or a bullet train itself or a doll factory, which with Doll Mare, it wasn't really like, loops. You just had like, spot like the anomalies in each individual doll, or a bar, like, or a tavern, like with 10 bells. This one's just like inside of a house. But I've seen like what little bits I've seen of it, I've allowed myself to without it being spoiled for me. Is that it's supposed to be like more, it kind of has like more like maybe like a possible analog horror backdrop to it. And as you guys can also see, there is what happened right there? You guys can probably see a bit of an encoding overload. Well, I'll do that like on the break thing. But yes, for some reason, like like OBS is saying like failed to execute insert before on node for this chat thing I use and everything. So I'm gonna have to like fix that when I go on my BRB in a second for the opening ad break. So that way you guys don't have to worry about the encoding overload stuff. Because a few other things like I kind of like look at right here too. They're seeming like a little bit odd with my computer, but it's not like anything that's probably gonna affect the stream. It's just this is one of those games where unfortunately the like the full screen thing for me to actually say like if you go to borderless, that's basically I can kind of like keep make run like exit out with no issue. But I have to like do it like this or whatever. And just like is like games like Gone Fishing and Grounded 2, when I click out, it does an encoding overload. Like it makes like everything spaz out. So I'm gonna wait until I actually go on the ad break to to fix everything. But yeah, it's what I've seen this so far. It looks like it's gonna be a pretty spooky game. I've got my heart rate monitor on. I'm gonna have the scare counter on for this one. Because Shinkansen Zero so far, I want to say like out of like the anomaly detection games I played so far, I want to say like maybe my top 3. Oh, that's right. There was also Order 13 I did too. That was technically I think an anomaly detection one. I think it kind of was. Out of the 3, like I think I would probably say my top 3. It's kind of like really hard to place it as far as like the ones I played. I mean, the Cabin Factory was pretty badass, but I would probably say maybe, just maybe, how would I place them? I'll say maybe Shinkansen Zero probably first, because that was like actually pretty well done. Even though I beat it like easier, it was easier time for me to beat that one than the other ones. Shinkansen Zero was actually pretty nice. I love the story to it. And probably 10 bells, and then maybe just for the sake of sake of like being like one of the OGs, probably maybe the Exit 8. But again, I played several of them. It's kind of hard to really place them. But Shinkansen Zero is definitely up there. And also, I really did like 10 bells with the story for it. And that's one of the ones I actually do want to maybe revisit to try to like find more of the anomalies, because I had like something else where there might have been a better ending for it. And I'm thinking about maybe revisiting that around like Halloween this year or around like October. But this one, I'm having a feeling it's probably going to end up being like another top one. As you guys can also see, there is a demo. There is like a sequel coming, and it's actually supposed to be, I think, like releasing next month in April. And there's already a demo for it out. So I may actually play. I mean, I was thinking about possibly playing the demo when I come back from my break, but I'd probably rather actually play the full game, outright. Because that's usually what I do with demos. I try to avoid the demos, just do the full game. So I'll probably wait until the full game releases. I'm having a feeling I'm definitely gonna enjoy this one. But yeah, we'll definitely jump on the second one when it releases as well. But anyways, with that being said, guys, I don't really know too much else about it, so it is going to be like a game anomaly detection thing. It's going to take place in a house, I believe. So we'll just see what happens when we get into it. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and take this open an ad break, try to fix some of the stuff that's going on with like my chat thing up here and everything, as well as this other thing off the side of my right hand side monitor. And then we'll hopefully things will be like working properly once I get back in here. So yeah, give me about 3 minutes, guys, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, back. And also, yeah, that's fine, Amber. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of like, rambling. I haven't even started the game yet, so I was kind of like just talking about the 500, you know, 500th game, milestone and taking the break and all that. But yeah, when I do come back from my break, Rogues, outside of like, some stuff I said, like for, basically eventually, playing this when it releases, I appreciate you. And also, I mean, I've got like, a lot of like plans for when I come back in between, like just trying to like continue some of the games I was already playing, getting back to Bloodborne, jumping on some other stuff like the Darksiders series, and Final Fantasy Remake and all that. There's like a lot of things I'm planning for when I come back from the break. But yeah, for now, let's see what this game's about. So, select difficulty. We can't access the rest of them. I like how they got a safe mode. So all deadly creatures are removed. Object type anomalies only affect large objects. I like how they got a safe mode. There's 99 anomalies in this game. Alright, staying too long in the loop will drain your sin. Never required anomalies is increased. Creatures spawn more frequently. Each loop can have up to 4 anomalies. Scanning for anomalies consumes more battery. Wow. Sanity. You can catch anomalies infinitely. Every 3 completed loops, you offer 2 random deals. Each deal comes with a benefit and a drawback. Your max sanity decreases with each loop. Make smart choices to get lucky and catch as many anomalies as possible. So apparently we get like all the... I'm just going to go for normal rogues. I mean, all that's not even... Yeah, I'm just going to be good for 1.
Okay, recording. So this is how my room looks normally, but there, do you see it? I think it's hard to see on camera.
I mean, I'm seeing it.
And it's nothing there when the light...
I like how they just threw it right at us immediately.
Let me try this.
It's probably just your, like, the ghost of your Furby.
Here it is again. So... yeah, I don't know. It's like it hates lights or something.
I like how he's so casual about it.
What was that?
Yeah, okay, kid. You're gonna go and piss this thing off before I even start the game. You know I gotta deal with this, right? Wait, so your Furby's ghost, like, yoinked your light switch.
Mom?
Yeah, I can already tell this is gonna be spooky. I'm here for it. Like, I've heard, like, a lot of people have actually been saying this is, like, definitely, like, one of the best... Okay, this is trippy. I like how it looked. Honestly, it kind of like, it looks almost like I'm playing freaking Phasmo. Hold the grab, push doors. Okay. So it seems simple enough. Okay, wow. It's actually pretty easy to open the doors. Sun seems all. Well, no shit. All windows and ceiling lights are gone. This is the default house. Any changes to the environment later looks considered an anomaly. Current loop does not contain any anomalies. Okay. So basically, it's like this is where we kind of like just. So this is gonna be more in depth. It looks like we got like do like a lot of looking around this house. I'm guessing. They said like then that's gonna stand out right now. That's what always gets me about this game is like, make sure everything like looks in place. Like, yeah, well, I get that, but also I know like y'all tend to like, have things that are so obscure that. Okay, so I'm one, like I said, I'm absolutely loving the way this game looks. For one, it's definitely like, I mean, all like the ones I played have been like pretty, have had like nice aesthetics, in their own way. But this one definitely is probably like one of the best looking. If you're prone to motion sickness, you can disable the immersive flashlight and Dutch angle options. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like how that like accessibility stuff. Take a brief look, right? Yeah, all right. I really do like how this game looks, though. I mean, I'm just looking at it. It's got me interested in the sequel. Yeah, let me see something here. Yeah, they even actually went as far as like actually, try to like make like actually write stuff on on everything. Like, it's still not really the most legible, but the fact they actually did make it words instead of just like, you know, little tiny scribbles like they were like done by an ant. I mean, which they're not knocking, like, you know, developers that go that route, like where they just kind of like, you know, just take like make it just like a little scribbles, you can't really read it. You know, I don't expect everything to be like, I'm not sitting there, you know, expecting like, you know, Resident Evil levels of like, you know, text documents and everything, as far as like being able to pick up everything and read it, or just like look at it and read it. But I do like, you know, when devs kind of go, like, let's see here. Like, it really does look like it's actual documents that were like typed up and everything, and then they just like kind of like just still can't really read it, but you know, it's like they scanned it into the game. It's just those little attentions to detail. One thing's for certain, or whatever. See, they were talking about no anomalies. I thought that was someone standing there. I ain't gonna lie. I saw it at a glance. I thought that was someone standing there, like ending a Blair Witch style. Oh, that was the loop. Okay, well, I know that picture looked like that. This is gonna be interesting, though. What? Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Like, that's an anomaly. I like. Okay, you can scan for them too. That's wild. Wait, we got to actually list it. Yeah, it was moved. This is gonna be a little bit trickier, but I like that. I mean, yeah, that should count, methinks. I was just trying to see if that thing would do what it did for him, for me. Yep, that stands out. Holy shit. What do you mean there's no anomalies? And that's an anomaly. Okay, this is worrying me though, because I'm trying to get it and it's not letting me. That looks like that. How you gonna sit here and tell me that's not an anomaly? Okay, that's kind of weird because they had no faces. Okay, I guess that's how they're all supposed to look, I guess? What? What do you want? Does this count as an anomaly? Room scale anomaly, okay. Okay, that's right. So it's working because we got power right there. So it says 2 out of 13, so there's 13 we can find here. Yeah, I need new batteries. So notice how those pictures where it didn't count, apparently. Kind of threw me off because I mean that's it. They had no faces, but then you see like it's like this all over the house. So apparently the fact they don't have faces doesn't count. I can't be the only one that made that mistake though. If that was like each loop can have up to 3. You just catch 13 total anomalies. Okay. It says there can be up to 3 anomalies here, so that means we have to like scan all throughout the house. Pretty interesting take on how they done this. Kind of like it. I mean, I like the way they've, it's more involved, but still it's not too much. There we go. Needs some spinach. I do like at least, like, even if, like, your batteries run out, I mean, the thing is that's what you need, like, to scan, but otherwise it doesn't, like, really affect your, it doesn't, like, turn the lights out on you. I mean, Outlast was bad about that. That was part of the mechanics, but the things I probably feel like they're probably gonna make, like, the first one a bit easy. I mean, I literally walked out of the room and, and there was, like, something got flipped upside down. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure I stay acquainted with that sprint button. So my thing is, I'm pretty sure that was obviously a script one that was supposed to be set the second one. So the other one would probably be like somewhere around here. But again, I'm not gonna fall for that with the pictures again. I just completely destroyed my battery, thinking that was an anomaly, and it was just they're supposed to look like the blank from Two-Face, apparently. Right, puppy. Well, at least the puppy's got a face for the most part. Because everyone else looks like the quote-unquote dry erase board. Okay, we don't want to go through there just yet. The main concern is it says it can have up to 3. So I'm worried that might mean there may be only 2. It says up to 3, but... I'm gonna look around just a little bit more. These look like kind of stood out. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna get penalized if I don't find the last one. Alright. Should I go and go forward or... I think that guy also that could have also been the third one. Trying to figure out like what that console might have been based. All right, so I guess we keep going. Since I got catch 13 total, it could be one of those things where they may not penalize me for not finding some or whatever. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and go forward and see what happens. I got that one. Or missing or incorrect. What the hell? Missing or incorrectly identified select anomaly will set your anom counter after entering a new ouch. Okay, that kind of it's. I said that though. I guess I chose the wrong option for it. That felt kind of like a little cheap. And now you got nothing to say, huh? There's a glow right there. I'll check that in a second. No. I think that can. Oh shit. Oh dear God. Well, that's all well and good, but what the hell is that? How's this to defend myself against that jerk? Shine your flag. Okay, well now I know how to get his ass. Well, guess what? The door didn't help. Jeez. Okay, well, that was apparently that was Carateris or whatever you want to call it, rogues. You know, I guess Bugs Bunny's, you know, forgotten cousin or something. Punk ass. Okay. Oh yeah, let's just hold a friggin' like, you know, full freaking like, you know, bathroom seance. Yeah, that's obviously not normal. We know dang well like all 40 should have like a lid, all their lids down. All right, okay. Appreciate you, Jeremy. Thank you, man. Any move, missing, or extra objects in the environment count as object anomaly. I'm gonna say object. I mean, that seems like the main thing to qualify. I mean, didn't transfer one whole room. They just put a whole bunch of freaking like, you know, toilets in my freaking bedroom. I mean, at least like, you know, seems like it's probably safe for this kid to go outside, leave his room or whatever. At least all you gotta do is just like step up from the bed or whatever, pee, and then go back to sleep. I'm gonna check something real quick because I'm not really too much of a fan of how the I think, yeah, here we go. Because that right there was kind of, you know. That fit? Did I get it? Let's turn it on. All right, let's see. Okay, yeah. I kind of prefer that because I've had in other games. I mean, I know that kind of like goes a little bit of a cheat mode thing. Okay, we'll know if it. Maybe it wasn't scripted. Or was that the same room? Wait a minute. See, now I'm actually worried about turning around. So I guess it says up to 3, so we do have to find all 3. I think this counts. How the hell you say? How does this not count? Thank you. Yeah, I think that counts. The whole goddamn freaking like living room's like it's flooding. Okay, we got one more we gotta find. That was like the last area, so we gotta like go back as much. I personally wish I could just try to find them as easy as possible. That would cut down the chance of like something attacking me. But I'm wondering if it could be like the hostile anomalies like are already like kind of like piped in. We got that one. We're missing something. And the things we have to find all three every time. That's what makes it a little bit trickier. We have to find three instead of just one. But the thing about it is if we can find all of them, we get through the loop. Or like, we... It's definitely tense, I'll say that much. So... I'll wait on picking those up. So what would our third one to be? I might go and get them, screw it. And it said like the hostels don't count. So we know like if that thing possibly, which I hope it doesn't anytime soon. And have we checked every room? I'm trying not to, like, I'm hoping it won't be a thing where like they can like the hostels can pop in at any time. Hoping it could just be like, if you get it like, during the run immediately, you'll know, and then that's when you gotta defend yourself against them. So it kind of sucks if you die, you basically have to start over. I think. Seriously though, what? Okay, there can't be, what, could there be two in the same room? That's the only concern I've got. I don't know if there can be two in the same room or not. Wait, was that here before? I think that plant was there before. Let's say if I don't find this anomaly. That was concerning. I heard something. This game might be a bit more brutal as far as the subgenre is concerned. What was that? Oh, Lord, what the hell was that? I'm not seeing it. If I go out here, I'm going to screw up. It's going to, like, you know, set me back. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, guys. It said, like, up to 3. Okay, watch. I'm just going to say I missed something. Watch this. So it can be only 2. It's just we missed the bathroom anomaly before because we got the wrong ones. That's the thing. It can be only 2. Good to know. What the? Who the hell? Grandma fall again? Okay, yeah, yeah, that I think that kind of counts. Yeah, it moved all right. You can't tell me that don't count as a moved, like, you know, thing. That's basically what just happened. Okay, I thought I saw something in there. Huh? Yeah, I'm not too keen on these noises I'm hearing. Was that like that before, Rogues? I can't tell. I can swear that was moved. I'll chance it. Okay. I swear like that was moved, but I was... Huh? Oh, no, no, no. Are we good? For the love of God, please tell me we're good. I don't know what the hell's chasing me, but... I'm not too keen on that, Rogues. For the love of God, don't tell me I gotta go back that way and look for more anomalies. Oh, shit, because that thing went that way. My skin's crawling, man. I got chills. I mean, normally games don't really unsettle me like this, guys, but okay, yeah, straight up to the devs, y'all did a damn good job with this game. I mean, F you, but with love. But do I go and go out? It's what, I'm gonna get penalized like hell for this. I bet you I am. Don't start your shit, goddammit. that pisses me off. Because now I don't know if I need to go out or not. This guy's a jerk.
Are you sure?
You need to get a new microphone. Sound like some kind of, you know... I don't know what. Like, I don't know if it's possible that the entities only show up once and then afterwards that's it. Like, it would be nice if, like, if they show up one time, you can escape them, they'll just leave you alone for the rest of the level. Or the rest of the loop. See, this jerk, whoever he is, he's got me paranoid now. Because now I don't know if I need to go out or not. I mean, I think it could be possible I actually got it. But he's trying to pick at me.
Are you sure?
I mean, you could be, like, less cryptic. See, I think he's trying to mock me. I ain't seeing anything sticking out here. It seems like that's the way this game could work. And that there's more anomalies, but they might be easier to detect. You still gotta look around for them and everything, but... I'm gonna miss something, ain't I? Watch this. Please let me be wrong. Damn it! What do you mean, dining room object? Alright, well, he was looking out for me. He's a jackass still, but he was looking out for me. But, okay. Yeah, I gotta really pay more and more attention now. That's saying it's guaranteed there's gonna be objects every time. It's just, so basically every loop's gonna have anomalies, but... Ah, shit. Bad! I said hey, fucker! That was, okay, right, now that was bullshit. Yeah, guess what? It didn't work. That didn't work either. I slammed the door right in his face or whatever. It looked like freaking Rob Williams from Jumanji, and that didn't stop him. You need to... I don't need no damn life coach. The only thing you did was lead me to my death. That's basically equivalent of Peppy and freaking like Star Fox and do barrel roll. You know, yeah, just tell me to do something that actually has no tackle advantage right now. Just doing it for the hell of it. It don't freaking do anything for me. Okay, well, we got like, you know... I think that's it. Say as anomaly rogues. Completely transformed safely. Yeah. I just like how, like, this one thing I didn't see twice now was in kick my ass, but the one thing I didn't get a good look at where I managed to get away from it. Yeah. Sun's missing. Missing. Also, I guess some stuff that happened did kind of count as a couple scares, so I'll give y'all those. But again, it's just, we can, like, miss one thing, and that's it. Say we can, like, you know, have up to 3, but we gotta be very thorough with it. I really do feel like it's possible that if we encounter, like, you know, a malevolent entity or whatever, we get away from it, it'll leave us alone afterwards. Okay, dining room, right? Wait, I mean, hold on a second. Is there normally stuff on the... Okay, so... I was just making sure. The problem is, it could be there's not another one. It's just, it's pretty punishing where if we don't get, if we, you know, we don't know if there's another one or not. It said it could be up to 3. So, it's a problem of actually knowing if there is another one. We gotta basically pretty much check everything so thoroughly. And messing up once, it could just completely derail everything. Push gonna shove me. I mean, this may not be one I'll do on a full playthrough. I might have to do it again. I might have to, like, you know, play it again in the future. I don't know if I'm gonna try to finish this at Night Rogues, but this one is kind of being a bit of a menace. Okay, are we good? I mean, that's the problem. Like, it's just, we can get, if we get 2 or whatever, it's just a whole thing of, like, not knowing if there's a third one or not. We just have to use process elimination. Chances are it's only gonna be like 1 in each room. Check every room thoroughly. Make sure nothing stands out. Kind of wish that one way it could go is that, like, if you miss an anomaly, it'll just, like, penalize you for that 1 or 2 or whatever, for how many you miss. But honestly, if they did that, it means, like, you know, realistically, you probably would end up, like, just beating the game a little bit easier, but... I mean, there's really nothing seems like it's standing out, but... Okay, for the low guy, please tell me I didn't miss anything. Got it. Okay, it was only 2 that time. Okay. I get caught up with turning around every time. Alright, well, bed's back at least. I'm concerned because I'm not seeing anything so far. Wait a minute. Whoa, shit. Fuck you. That was a scoop. That spooked me. We know what's in. Something's in there, but we need to check through here first. God damn it. It's the sound design that gets me. What fell that time? I keep on want to go down and see that stupid rabbit like have like a dress or something being filled on him. Like, so the whole team. Okay, look, you better put some respect on Golden Girls. It's a cultural icon. I mean, it's moved all right. Thing is that all? That was only one anomaly. Uh-oh. Sometimes the sound design makes it sound like something doesn't... It really seems like a lot of times, like, the sound will, or things will, like, be pretty freaking apparent the sun's there. But, I mean, whatever object I miss in the dining room... So far, I'm not really having the best luck. I only found one. Is that another fucking... Is that right? Okay, I didn't know what the hell that was. I was like, wait, is that an ironing board on top of ironing board? We got Ironception right here? I mean, I'm not seeing anything else, but it's how they got me before. Wait a minute. Is that... Nah. That was like a... Huh? I swear like they stacked the candles up, but it didn't. Gus noticed everything was like a more of an off-white instead of a color of the candle. This thing, like, they got me questioning everything here. If I go through there, they're probably going to penalize me, and I'm going to feel stupid afterwards. It's going to be something I probably should have seen. Making that room like it's good. I'm worried if I go through, it's gonna like, I'm gonna get penalized. But I mean, I ain't been seeing anything else. Okay, so all we got was a TV. That's literally it so far. And I don't want a chance again. I know they're gonna probably tell me I missed something. Another thing is, I swear, like the hostile anomalies, is it just me or did they come in like only when I made mistakes? I'm not sure. I can't recall. Yeah, that's the thing, Rogues. I'm not seeing anything else. I'm worried about chancing it. I mean, nothing seems like it's standing out, but... Okay, so... the room's door has been... Ah, shit. So, there are gonna be rooms missing. Oh boy. I mean, I figure I'd know if there was like... Motherfucker. That's the problem. The reason I couldn't find some anomalies or whatever is because there wasn't a room to have anomalies in, because the room missing wasn't an anomaly in its own right. I can't believe... You stupid. And I walked past that freaking door, like, well, lack of a door therein multiple times, and I had to look at the tips to realize. If I gotta see this, y'all's gotta see it too. Trying to find it. You had one job. That fucking door from Drake and Josh. I never seen the show, but I know the freaking memes behind it. They were saying that was the original You Had One Job. It's that damn door from Drake and Josh. Or lack of a door therein. Okay, should I chance it? We got 4 now. I mean... Kind Lucky Sandpiper. I ain't feeling kind or lucky. Or it's like a sandpiper. The clip name again is weird. Alright, should I chance it? Please tell me I got this right. Probably not. They're gonna penalize me. We got it. Okay. We got it. We got it. I just don't know if the hostiles will come in if you miss or whatever, or they can come in normal. We're going to find out if it shows up here this time. I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm looking away. Smiling ass. Well, that answers my question. Hostiles don't come after me. I feel like he's just giving me a tutorial for him, and they might come after me in spades later. Tall ass, grinning. Oh, we need a flashlight with him. All I gotta do is like have him show up and where he's gonna light the whole house up with those teeth. That Colgate smile. Jokes aside, dog. Hopefully he's gone properly. Cheese and ass. Trust me, I mean, this whole situation, there ain't nothing to smile about. Okay, straight up rogues. I mean, the other ones were kind of spooky. He was still spooky, but he looked like Huggy Wuggy Shadow. The issue I'm having is I'm not seeing anything at all here this time. I might want to stay away from that. Why the hell is the ceiling smiling? Even the goddamn ceiling's smiling now. The friggin' ceiling is smiling. That guy showed up and now the ceiling's got something to smile about. Cheshire Cat looking ass ceiling. Okay, so if it is they only show up once per each time or whatever and don't come back, where that makes it a little more manageable. It's just that stupid, that rabbit is the problem. The rabbit is an issue. Okay, let's say there's another door missing. There's another door got Drake and Joshed. But again, it's just that whole lingering concern. Like, if I could actually score all three, hey, no problem. I mean, I know there's no more, but it's that whole lingering concern on if I miss one. That's how these games are supposed to work, you know. It's supposed to, like, make you really keep an eye on detail and everything. But good grief, like, sometimes it's... it gets pretty brutal. Alright, I was hoping since the door's back, like, the room came back, they might automatically put something here, but that would have been too on the nose. But this game definitely makes you look, I'll say that much. So I know I need to turn the lights out with that thing or whatever, but I won't take no chances. I mean, I'm seriously not really seeing anything else standing out. Wait, is that picture crooked? Yeah. Is that what... is that thing supposed to be there? Okay. I was trying to figure out if that candle was actually supposed to be there or not. I know I keep doubling back, guys, but this is one of those games where it's definitely kind of making me, like, really kind of, you know. So far, we only have one thing, and that's concerning. There's no window. Wasn't there a window? What do you mean there's no... Bullshit! I swear there was a window there. Why would there be... Guys, I know I ain't losing my shit. I thought there was windows there. Or did they say there was no... Hold up. Didn't they say there was no windows? Oh, no, I don't want that. I'm trying to remember. Did they say there was no windows? I think it said, like, there would be no windows or lights, or I can't remember. God damn, I can't remember now. They said something about it in, like, when I looked at the tutorial thing, at the tips. Because I tried to scan that, and it wouldn't let me. So there's a window here. There's curtains. What the hell? Now, if I go out there, and they penalize me for this. My ad breaks about to start and everything. I might, like, give myself a refresher course and know if those supposed to be windows or not. I mean, I guess then, like, or just, there was the curtains there, whatever, and then we have windows in the other rooms, so why is those curtains here, but no... Bullshit. I really do think that there actually was, like, windows there. I'm not gonna let them penalize me over this. I swear there was supposed to be windows on that spot. All windows, ceiling lights, and faces from pictures disappeared. Okay, never mind. Alright, so we're still back to square one trying to figure out what else is in here, Rogues, which I'll continue to look into that once I come back from the ad break. So give me about 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. And I'm pretty much gonna try like scan through one more time and then carry on. I'm hoping I actually can beat this. I mean, but still gonna take a few more loops. And I'm gonna have to be pretty lucky. So we know like just to the lights, windows, and everything, you know, is like pretty much, you know, just and faced on pictures are all gonna be missing. I'm worried about like if I try to go through there. I mean, I've been on this loop for a bit. Got a chance. Ugh, screw it. I mean, I'm worried I'm gonna be wrong. But I really have not seen anything else. I'm gonna hate myself for this, Rogues. I'm about to get penalized. Thank you, you jackass. This time I'm actually gonna believe you. What am I missing, though? I was trying to remember if this is the room with the... I think like the hat rack was in one of the other ones. I'm so confused right now on what's missing. I'm so confused, Rogues. Like, I'm missing something. Yeah, see, all that's still there, so... This is definitely a more... Why does it feel like there's a gap there? Yeah, it's like it's weird. There was like just like a random gap there on the thing. Like there was supposed to be something there. What's missing? I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm looking all around. Yeah, this game's kind of kicking my ass, guys. I'm like having the hardest time like figuring out what's what here, and I can't just go into rooms just randomly just like try to scan. I gotta be close to the close to the anomaly. I can't just like scan scum it or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this is tricky. Hold up. Is that spelled wrong? I thought like this is spelled 10 tails or whatever, so it's not tentacles. Yeah, this is confusing, guys. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm sorry I've been on this loop so long, guys. It's just it's something very subtle. Like I'm not seeing anything here. I mean, that voice said there's something else, but it's kind of like a testament to the attention to detail in this game. But I'm so confused. Wait, should there be pillows on that? That's kind of a... Nope. I'll just type in I was only affect furniture and large objects on this difficulty. So it's basically saying if we gotta stand in the room. Trying to just test something here. I only got one more chance. If I don't want to, you know, run it on a hunch. Yeah. Y'all can stop with those footsteps, thank you. Part of me can only hope that voice was lying and I'm not actually missing one. Like, it says something like, you know, the object that would only like affect like large ones on this difficulty. I'm gonna do one more walk around. If not, if I don't see anything, I'm just going on through. It's probably gonna cost me, but unless I'm kind of hoping also could be I just need to check behind the doors, you know. But seriously, what could be standing out? I mean, now I can see why I said about no windows. There's blinds there, but I can see the wallpaper on the other side. Y'all hear that? Was there something there? I'm gonna do a quick scan. It's gonna cost me, but okay. Well, again, I'm not seeing anything. I really am wishing that it could be the voice was lying to me. I know it's not about to be the case. I'm about to get penalized like hell. It's about to take everything from me. So what was it? Damn it. What do you mean laundry room object? And I was in the laundry room. This game can be a pain. It's actually being brutal at times here. Okay, yeah, that's great. I mean, that one stands out. Y'all should give me something like that to begin with. Now I need batteries to actually scan it. Oh, yeah, I get it. You know, the title of the game. The thumbnail. Poltergeist. I've seen it. Okay, well, at least it's staying out this time. BS. There's a whole goddamn ironing board that was missing before. Now I know 2 of them at least. At least I can get caught back up. So why can't it be that easy before? Alright. Let's go and get these logged. Try to get things caught back up. See? See, now they want to give me, like, very easy ones to stand out like a sore thumb. This thing had, like, you know, thumb in all 4 fingers, but... Okay. That's that. 2 of them, at least. As Numerator said, like, it can affect, like, large objects, and that's what it did. Something was missing in the laundry room. Okay. Just keep going, keep going. Okay, I think we're good. That one is easy enough to get away from. Freaky as hell, because I ain't seen what it looks like yet. Apparently, I hopefully can't keep the flashlight on. See, things, the only thing warns me. Should I jump on through? Hope for the best. Just, this game is definitely tougher than some of the other ones I played. No doubt about that. It's just, and honestly, I've got, like, you know, it seems like, you know, 2 of these hostels or whatever, I've kind of got them down to a science, but that one, run to one of the rooms, wait for it to pass, done and done. The other one, just look away from it. It's like Slender Man. But it's that rabbit is the problem. They act like a weeping angel to an extent. But it seems like I kind of like wanted to avoid some conventions. Or avoid like some of the, like, basically break some of the rules. I'm gonna try to go on through and hope it'll give me like a green light. Okay, because normally it says something, but I know it has the same. Come on. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got that at least. I definitely just need to make sure I listen to that stupid voice when it says I'm forgetting something, and don't, like, go around spamming the frickin', I was doing that hoping I can, like, just kind of like just catch something by chance, and I didn't. The only thing I caught was a loss. But if he says I'm missing, I'm gonna listen. Only reason I let down that, like, I never had much of a choice before, but I would like to actually finish this game. I'm gonna hold off on those. Nope. See, that dork, for the most part, is easy to deal with. You just gotta be, like, really quick on looking away from him. I think it's just like it's a sudden jump or whatever, so you gotta be, like, quick on the draw, because, like, obviously someone, like, I think the whole point behind that one is the typical reaction where I'd be like, take your hand off the mouse. If you do that, you're screwed. No, my hand... What the fuck? Oh, yeah, that's totally freaking not normal. We're in Rapture all of a sudden. Need to get the hell out of that before I drowned. Yeah, I was about to drown right there, I think. That was wild. Promise, do I have to go through... Okay, let me test the words, pun intended, see if he says anything if I get too close. You ain't gotta tell me twice, dude. Just want to make sure. I really need to rely on that, but also I'm hoping he'll do it every time, because he didn't do it last. But that may be maybe what it is. If I find all of them, he won't say shit. But I can swear there was one time I didn't find all of them, and I got penalized for it. But I think it's like because I found the one, but I did the wrong thing. I don't know. I swear, like, one of the times when he said, like, are you sure? I couldn't remember if that was the one where I got, like, the thing wrong. Okay, but trust me, I'm gonna listen to him. I mean, now that I'm kind of having more of understanding on some of this, maybe it'll be a little bit easier. Just still a matter of finding it. So the main thing is he said on this mode, it'll only affect, like, large objects. So it's not gonna affect, like, tiny things. So I just gotta make sure if there's something big that's missing or whatever, that's gonna be a sign. Now the problem is, I find, like, one more, he may not warn me again. So I may still miss it. Then he says, look again. Let me check and see if there's a missing door frame. Or missing door. While I'm at it. The main thing will suck if there's actually another anomaly in here. But I gotta like be quick about scanning in there. But I don't know if they actually would throw 2 of them at me in there in the same room. It's the only concern. Like I don't know if there actually will be two of them in there. Is that thing supposed to be that big? That's the problem. I mean, it's gonna be... I don't think there's gonna be another one in there because it seems like that room is literally trying to kill me when I go in there. Sun don't seem right there. Please tell me I'm right about this. It looked like that got moved. And this game is like totally playing with all my conventions and everything, and what the hell are you doing in here? That's not supposed to be there. Tell me. This game's got jokes. This game's got jokes. Now the question is that it? He said, because he said, "Are you sure?" But there could be something else. But I'm gonna hope I'm right, and that's all there is. I don't know if he'll warn me. Like if I feel like he's only gonna give one warning. Please let me be right on this. I'm gonna chance it. Probably gonna be wrong. Hoping I'm not. I'm gonna go and grab these batteries to top up, like so I can have like, you know, this going in there. Regardless, but I'm hoping I'm not gonna screw this one up. Please, just... Damn it, he won't warn you if you... Oh, shut your ass up. You need to warn me. Office object. God damn it. Of course, I was... this game. Yeah, this is tough. Was that text like that color before? Was it red? I thought it was red. Whatevers. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, this one's very vague. Yeah, we got the lighting at least. I just hate that I had like 5 before. And now I'm having a hard time even getting it back up to 5. Is that supposed to be there? Okay, it's good. Again, this game's playing with my mind. Of course, I think that's the whole point of it, you know? Yeah. What was this? What would this count as? Then again, I don't think it was actually. I'll just say object. I mean, it's gotta be object. 'Cause I mean, there's nothing else really felt. I don't think I ever recall that chair being there. I'm hoping that was the right choice on it. Okay, we got 2, so if we... Alright, okay. I was waiting for him to warn me. So that's the best case scenario. If I get 2, that way if he warns me or where, that means that there can only be 1 more. But if he doesn't tell me anything, then we're good. That's the scenario I'd like to have, where I can actually, you know... That, you know, have 2 without actually getting the warning. Well, listen, for you. Oh, you dirty fucking cheater. Tough luck, schmuck. I don't know how long that's gonna stay in there. I'm hoping I locked him in there for a minute. Yeah, that is different. I need to get a move on because I don't know how long I'm gonna keep in that bath. Keep him in there. I figured out how to fucking do something. At least how to freaking handle him now. Would that be object or? Object, fuck it. I need to move because I don't know how long he's gonna be stuck in there. He might get out. Okay, okay, we got 2. So, we'll go and see if he actually says, look again or whatever. Please just tell me I can go and get on out of here. Good luck with that, schmuck. We're good. Woo! And I got away from for right now, at least. But at least I know how to handle him. I can lock him in the room for a few minutes, for like a little bit of time. But I still gotta make sure I freaking, you know, hurry when I get out here or whatever. Once I do that, because it won't hold him. Best case scenario, I can just try to, like, you know, cheese him and go, like, push him into another room. I know how to handle all 3 of these things. The fuck was that? Okay. Good start to it. Missing. I'm feeling a little more hopeful now, Rogues. I kind of got a bit of an idea on how this works. Well, that stands the fuck out. Sorry that little proclamation there, Rogues, but at least if I'd like for it to stay this easy, all things considered. Because it means if we can get 2 and then go to the thing, he basically gives like an just
Are you sure?
or whatever. Okay. It is electronic. I did get that right, right? Okay. Now let's see if he warns me or not. Please tell me I got it. Damn it, he didn't warn me. Fuck. Ah, that's bullshit. I got it. Electronic. I said electronic instead of lighting. God damn it. I screwed up. I got too overzealous. I would have been able to continue. Okay, that was on me, Rogues. That one was on me. But at least I've got a good idea on how to do this. Good luck with that, fucker. Fuck you. You can stay your ass in there. I'm done with you already. A whole ass park bench here. Like, everything I've been dealing with, I'm not putting up with him right now. I mean, I'm dead in the butt immediately. Okay, that works too. Let me go, like, get the, are you... See if he says, are you sure first? Because I like going to get on out of here for that thing. Come on. Alright. He didn't warn me that time either, so that's going to be a problem. He's not warning me now. Small bedroom. Because that jackass rabbit was in there and I couldn't scan it. Well, now there's... Well, bed's missing. Don't say that. This game is a little unforgiving. I'll say that much. Alright, now don't try to tell me otherwise. I mean... I wonder if it could be if you go into the room or what... I'll kick him in the balls. I don't care. It's cheesing. He won't be cheesing after I'm done. I guess he left. Hope he did. It's just me. Is there normally something here? I can't remember. It's still frustrating, you know. I could have had kept the streak going if I said lighting and not electronics. So that was on me, and that's definitely costing me here. That's what makes me the most upset. The fact that, like, that was on me. But I still wish you would have warned me about the one room. I wonder if it could be you have to go into the room first and miss the anomaly before, like, not see the anomaly before he'll actually warn you. I don't want to get too close to it, because in case he does decide to, you know, give me some insight again. This might end up being like a two-parter episode, Rogues. Like, you know, I may play more of it when I come back from the break. Hold up, well... That don't seem right. Is there an extra toilet? There's an extra toilet. Okay. Let's see if it'll warn me. Let's see if he'll be nice and warn me this time. I'm trying to like see if I can find some more batteries first before I continue. Tell me something here. Okay, that time he actually... Alright, I got it. Problem is, I only got one... It's been that long before? I guess it was. I don't know, like, again, like, I can't tell this game anymore. It's just like I saw the sheets right there, but they're kind of, you know, piled on each other. Overlapping. No. And I swear, if he's like guarding something in there, I'm gonna be mad as hell. That's how he got me last time. Derpy. Now he's not really scary. He's just pissing me off. I'm gonna grab his ears and freaking like, you know, pulled him down and knee. Freaking like, you know, gave him a tiger knee to the face. It's like hot style. He's out, isn't he? See, that's the problem I've got. I gotta deal with this jerk now. I gotta get back in that room. Now, realistically, I can control him or whatever. I can get him locked in another room. I can investigate the one he was stuck in. I see your ugly ass. Let's go. Punk ass. Smiling. I'll kill the wabbit. Alright. I can manage this. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to like be very, very careful here because I don't know where his hitbox is the problem. As long as you don't do that exorcist shit, he's doing it. Okay, he can't. Bullshit! Be it. No. You obey the rules, young man. Now come in here and talk to me. I want to talk to you. Come on, come in here. Let's talk. Come on, I want to talk to you real quick. Come on. Come here. Come on. Just some pillow talk. A little bit of pillow talk. This is an issue. I might be in a bit of a problem. Hold on, maybe I can. Okay. Nope. Like I said, I've got his number now. It's just I gotta be patient with the jerk. God knows he makes me mad with that. He was in here. He was in here, wasn't he? I bet you he was guarding something. Was he in here? If I led him back to the same exact room he got out of. I think I did. I think I put him right back where I found him. I think that's what I did. That's what I did. I think I put him right back in the room that I found him in. Alright, it's fine. I can manage this. Because this way, he'll be stuck in the room furthest away. So he's still gonna, like, you know, make his way down the hall just to get to me. So wait for him to come in here. I can handle him now. It's just his initial, you know, thing when he shows up. But again, this thing he pisses me off. I don't like him. The other two are more simple. One, just run. The other one, like, just turn away for a few seconds and he'll get bored with you. This jerk or whatever, I get stuck with him the entire loop. Yeah, caught in 4K. Literally. Come on here, I want to talk to you. Come on, just a little bit closer. Look, I played Bewilder House, and that does not scare me, alright? You ugly ass. Nope. It's starting to get funny how I keep locking him in the room. He keeps falling for it. Alright, it was this room right here. You better stop banging on that door, god dang it. Because the thing is, I don't... Welcome in, Dave. It's not a problem, dude. It's no problem at all. I'm glad you're here. I'm just glad to have you here. It probably was not my finest hour. But... If that's a way I can actually, you know, trick him, if I can actually go back and reset the damn timer on that, that's freaking hilarious. No, it does. I think I pissed him off. I think I made him mad when I did that. Okay, he's trying not to listen to the rules again. Okay, do I chance it? No, I'm gonna get reset again. God damn it, I hate when you say that. Yeah, because you better listen to, like, obey the rules. Oh no, this thing's worse than that closet. Because I cannot get rid of this thing. See, I gotta keep eyes on this thing while looking for these anomalies. Best case scenario, I can, like, you know, trick him into going in this... I'm gonna have to lock him in the room again. I wasn't trying to scan him. I gotta find this thing ASAP. I don't know what it is I'm looking for. I keep hoping I can find it again before he breaks out again. I'm not letting you out. I ain't stupid. I don't want to put you in there in the first place. Dork. Come on, there's gotta be something here. What am I missing? Because the thing is, the voice decided to finally be helpful again. Like, is there anything in here that's not supposed to be? No one cares, dork. I can't let him catch me here, though. I gotta keep it, like, you know, somewhere where I can escape. Like so. Look, as long as I have my way, which I hope I continue to, or whatever, I am not letting you get close to me again. At least not close, not in control. Yeah, this thing sucks. The problem is that... Hey! Obey the rules, dickhead! Access denied. For this moron, after all this time, we're like figure out how to open a door at this point. But again, he was in one of these rooms. I feel like it might have been a sign he was guarding something in here. I can't remember which room. It was one of these rooms. But which one? There's something in here that's like not supposed to be here. Well, I'm going to try to get this done before he comes out again. Come on, what stands out? What is it? What am I looking for? There's one thing missing. Gotta be at least one. I think he's about to break out again. Then it's definitely like one of the more subtle ones again. Like, it helped like if you lock him in the room, he just doesn't come back anymore. Yeah, I see you. You're not stealthy. Sit down. Ugly. See, now he's just becoming an annoyance. I mean, I'm not even scared of him anymore. I mean, he got me the first time, whatever, but now it's just so fat that I can't... Again, back off. I'll slap you. Okay, if you can't open that door, there's a problem. Please, for the love of... Do not... Dumbass! You literally can go around the fucking thing. He's right there. Okay, I cannot be scared of this thing at all anymore. I slammed a door in his face and he's stuck there, not knowing he can go around the damn thing. You can go around. Wait, hold on a second. Something don't seem right. I thought that crease there meant something, but... I don't know what stands out. Something's missing. Because the voice told me so. Go around... Oh my god. You know, I'm gonna start doing that to him every chance... Took you long to figure out you can go around the door. This game's definitely brutal, though. That's the thing. That's like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what this other anomaly is, but... Look, if you're not gonna help me find this anomaly, you can just stay in the room. Go to your... literally, I'll send you to your room. Rinse and repeat. Okay, I gotta try to find this thing one more time and then just get out of here. I'm hoping maybe this is something. I swear, is there something missing there? Nope. It's just these subtle ones. Like, I get stuck in here, like, you know, in this loop for the longest time, like, trying to find this one thing that stands out. Please, Lord God, tell me something's supposed to be there. Nope. I keep trying to see if there's something that's missing. This is hands down probably like the most difficult anomaly detection game I played so far. Alright, ad break's about to start in a few minutes, guys. Or like in about a minute. Dude, whatever. I don't care. I'm starting to loop over. I don't even care. Whatever. Bye. Screw you. See, it says kitchen object. I didn't see anything standing out. Okay. Now we got one. Yeah. Right there. Front and center. Rogues, I'm getting more and more determined to beat this game tonight. They're making me mad now. Okay. Yeah, that definitely stands out. Alright, so this, of course, is... Like, fucking excuse me. Okay, is it a form room or lighting? I think that answers my question. Alright, guys, ad break's about to start. I'm gonna keep the thing running for those on YouTube. Okay. You know, if they could all be like, you know, more simple like this, I mean, I pretty much have taken down every single anomaly detection game I played so far. Outside, like, the final, like, level for Escape Floor 0. I'm not about to let this one, you know, beat me. I said I had to keep on, like, restarting the whole loop over and again, and that one's just gonna start with the kitchen object. What? I was looking around. Being bet I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back over to this kitchen. I'm gonna see what everything looks in here. As soon as I stop running for my life. Nope. I still don't know exactly what that thing looks like, and I don't want to know. Because as soon as the voice says runs, my ass is gone. Okay, Rogues. Well, this is a good thing. We got all three, because I think I know something in there. Running water in the kitchen. And... okay, this should be right. Do not penalize me for this, alright? I got, like... Yeah. See, that's what makes me so mad about this. Some of these things, honestly, are frustrating. So it was talking about lighting and everything, but it was also trying to, like, you know, say, like, a room scale anomaly detected or whatever. And I went with that. Yeah, this game definitely, you know, sometimes this stuff kind of, like, you know, gets me a little frustrated. It's like, I cleared the board right there. It's like, oh, nope, it was lighting. Well, you won't get me like that again. It's like the way, like, you know, it seemed like it was a room scale thing. But I'm going to just remember, if the room's deformed, room scale. If it's lighting, lighting. Do not get me like that again. See? I can actually go out here? What in the okay, see? Like this right here, Rogues. This right here. Room scale. Completely deformed. See, now it says room scale. You ain't gonna get me on that again. Now, what's over here?
Friday night, we reported the mysterious disappearance of 12-year-old Jason Miller from his home in Michigan, adding to the over 100 unexplained disappearances of children from their own homes in just the last 5 months. Tonight, we have a chilling update as Jason's parents discovered a series of newly recorded videos on their home camera.
Okay, this is wild.
Dated after the day of his disappearance. At first glance, they seem like normal videos of the family's home, reported by Jason himself. However, according to his parents, there are multiple disturbing differences. Out-of-place objects, missing rooms, and malfunctioning electronic devices all appear in what can be described as an endless labyrinth of their home. In these reportings, Jason appears to be alone in the empty house. These new videos may provide the...
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. If rabbit comes out here, this time I'm gonna throw him out there in the forest where he belongs. I'll go all the way to the other end, and then stop, and then like look at him the whole time while I'm walking back, just so he has to walk all the way back over there, just try to get to the door. Do not, I swear, I'll take him out there in that room. And they can't tell me that wasn't a deformity. That was a, you know. Okay. Lighting. See, it's funny. I was talking about if it's a deformity. Lighting, light. I was alright, fine. Here's your deformity and lightings. Like the game's making fun of me now. Alright, are we? Please tell me he's just... I got it. He's like... Okay, we got it. Again, like there's a few times he hasn't warned me. Like, best case scenario would be I get like 2 out of 3. Well, no, yeah. With me getting like 2 of them. If there would have been one more, he would. But I don't know. I couldn't remember if he actually would tell me if I missed the 3rd one or not. See, now look at this shit. Now they're giving me lighting all around. I think I manifested. Again. Let me guess, is this rabbit in here? Making sure. So if I had a buck for every time I manifested something. That's why I don't manifest the rabbit. If only it could actually stay this easy moving forward now. Say that and watch this. Okay, so if I go to the end, if I don't see anything else in advance, and if he warns me, I'll tell me I'm missing something. Oh my fucking god. I need to keep my damn mouth shut. Shut up. That's the point. I mean, it feels me. I'll be just went in there and just punched him in the face. I got mad. I'm tired of him. Now tell me something good. Come on. Are we done? Please do not screw me on this. Are we done? Okay. No, it isn't. I'm just unlucky, Dave. Okay, so I like how the rabbit's gonna come out and I'm already gone. Normally I could probably... I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Okay, well, you I can handle. You ain't no problem, you cheesing ass. Just look away from... Okay, he's gone. That one I can deal with. He's like probably the easiest one to handle. Just look away from him. So I'm pretty much gonna be safe for the rest of this loop now. I just want to get the... I want to beat this game, guys. Just some of these things are definitely a little bit tricky. Like someone, if someone has like an idyllic memory or whatever, you know, they wouldn't have no problem with doing this. Okay, sun's definitely missing there. Okay, that's that. It says if the voice would just warn me properly each time, like after I get 2, yeah, you know. Because then it could be no more than 3 on this difficulty. Bullshit. Because that shouldn't be working, right? Okay. Come on, please don't screw me over on this. Okay. Yeah, well, if you help me more, maybe I can actually do... Guess thing like this, I swear there's been times before he actually didn't warn me. We're almost halfway. What the fuck's a damn tricycle doing it? That don't belong here. You got a bicycle. Anyone who gets the right. After that did, I made the same damn joke in friggin' Reanimal with the friggin' bicycle thing from Dusty Roads when that guy came at me on the friggin' tricycle. Okay, so the thing is, we're pretty much more than halfway there now. Wait for it. Okay, need some battery. Like, if I can keep going at this rate, I got this. I tell myself. So a certain jackass doesn't show up again. Okay, so which one is it? Well, I thought one was gonna show up right there. Okay, I remember with the kitchen, like, you know, they like to do, you know, cheat me in here at times when I'm getting close, so. Now I really gotta watch it because there was only one, and I can't get too close to this thing or whatever. Like, you know, risk the warning. I need to do that with at least 2. Okay, so as far as I know, we should be safe here. I ain't seen no hostiles. The question is, what are we looking for? We already found the tricycle, or the bicycle. Are there any rooms missing? So we got Drake and Josh door again. Nice try, jackass. I don't think so. We got another Drake and Josh door. Okay, yeah, missing room. Okay, let's see if he warns me again. We got 8 now. Realistically, Ghostbusters, what do you want? I can't do it like Janine did. Come on, tell me something here. Please don't let me just fuck up. Okay, we're still in it, Rogues. Every time it's when I'm about to pass that door, I got scared because I'm worried if he's at... Because normally he tries to warn... Like, it's always that worry that he's not going to warn me because he's done that before. So realistically, if we get like 2 apiece on each one, Or get 3. So realistically, we gotta get 3 on one, 2 on the other. If we only get beat this and get 13. Come on, I'm close. I'm so close. I am not about to let you ruin this, asshole. What the fuck is that? The washing machine's working. Or the dryer. I don't give a damn. Because that's going to piss me off because now I can't hear this thing's freaking footsteps. That's going to be a problem. Will you shut the hell down already? Shut up! Okay. I hope not. Alright, deformed room. Yeah. What? When you get out, please go fold my clothes or something. Just leave me the hell alone. So that's automatically one in the next room. I'm just worried though. He didn't warn me. I don't want to panic. Don't let this. Oh, fucking hell! See, that's what I'm talking about. He doesn't warn you. Not. All this time, I was doing fine. He screwed me over right here. I got so close. So close. Laundry room, like. Now that is what pisses me off, Rogues. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But didn't I say electronic? I said. That's what I did wrong. I said lighting because of electricity. God. It's like, okay, that was on me. That was on me. Jesus. Now we gotta start over again. No, it's just because it keeps on like screw. I think like lightning. I think like electricity, and it was. They're not gonna get me like that again. I promise you. No, now I'm a man on a mission. First off, it's not room scale, but it is lighting this time. You're not gonna get me like you did before. No, I'm not. No. Now I'm no. I'm determined to beat this game. One way or another. What the fudge? Going to the friggin' back rooms now. Oh. What in the hell did I just walk into? Well, at least this is like making where y'all get to see more of the anomalies and everything, but.
You may be stuck in a loop. If your house feels unfamiliar, you may be stuck in a loop. If all ceiling lights and windows are gone,
oh, I'm gonna burn your ass.
In a loop. If you are watching this, you may be stuck in a loop.
I could have burned
if your house feels unfamiliar, you may be stuck in a loop.
I could have burned the doll in the other one in the forest. I could have burned the rabbit's doll. Duly noted.
If you are watching this,
oh, shut the hell up, Max Headroom or Steve Hawkins.
If your house feels unfamiliar.
What? I mean, you are an asshole. You need to stop repeating yourself. It's the fact that just chucked me dead into the friggin' back rooms. Okay, we got 2 anomalies. And also I got a problem. I've been exploring. Is that rabbit still out there, isn't he? No, wait, that's right. I started over. The rabbit was in the other one. Okay. Admittedly, Rogues is probably like, I probably could already beat the game if I didn't make that mistake. Possible. I could have maybe finished it. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I burned your door. What are you gonna do about it? Okay, let's hope he... Okay, that's the first two. We're good. So far. Alright, I want to beat this game. Ah, shit! No! Please don't come in here. Please don't come in here. You didn't see shit. That one makes my skin crawl every single time. The fact I ran to the room right in front of it, it didn't do shit. It didn't come in there after me, even though it saw me go in the room. Thing is, normally it's all the way in the kitchen. That thing was close that time. That's kind of concerning. Says, you want to warn me every time one of these monsters shows up? Where were you like when I need you to tell me I made the wrong choice before? Stupid. And this also is a problem because I'm not seeing anything here. What you want? Electronic that time, not lighting. Okay. So, gonna like do some more scanny scans around the house. Because can I answer the phone? Can I answer it? I can't answer the phone. Alright, the main thing I need to do is like try to like look for any because the good thing is like if something's missing, I can see like, you know, some scuff marks where it should have been. That's one thing I can always look for. Is there another door that's missing? We're getting Drake and Joshed again. You know, they like to do that. See, I'm really concerned now because I've only found one thing and they never do just one. I just hate them having to start this all over again. I mean, I was so close. So close. And all because I chose one wrong choice or whatever. Everything backfired on me. Everything, like, you know, went downhill. Called it. Yeah, see. Bullshit. Object's missing, thank you very much. Don't tell me there's nothing there. Okay. Okay, we're good. Back up to 4. Okay, I'm not gonna mention him, because like when I mention him, he likes to try to show up. Okay, okay, that's missing. That's good. The missing ones are always like a really good one because they're so easy to there. Okay, so you know, I found like a good chunk of like the anomaly so far, but all right. So I'm gonna open this door. You're gonna be there, right? Honestly, I was surprised. Is that night's still young? Night's still young. Got lights on in here. All right, lighting. This time, not electronics, lighting. Okay, so should I try chance? All right, let me see. What will he tell me? Please tell me. Okay, I'm worried. We're good. Shut up. Okay, you know, if you warned me last time, we already been out of this hell. Listen, I feel it's like a requisite, like, for how he'll actually warn you, but I think it's like if you actually do, like, see the thing, you basically botch it or whatever, then he'll basically be like, hey, that's on you, Chief. Like, if you actually get the wrong choice, he won't, like, actually tell you on that, but if you do miss one entirely, that's where he'll come at you, or he'll basically, you know, he'll help you. Because I like to hope that's how it is. Because it seems like he's been mostly consistent with warning me, like, you know, when I fully miss something. I got this one at least. Form room. Okay, we're good on that. And good on that, because right there. Object. Okay. That's 8 now. Almost back to where I was. Hopefully I didn't get... Knew it. Fuck you. And I had to make a clip of that one. I appreciate you, Dave. Thanks, man. Appreciate you coming by for this whole milestone thing. Oh, he's mad as hell right now. Of course, the worst thing about it is I can only hope that I'll actually find another one out here, so that means there won't be one in there. I gotta confirm it. Okay, let me get around here. Yeah, I'm about to make a complete ass out of him again. Just hold on a second. See, this is a good place to, like, kind of loop him. I see you, dork. Let's go. Oh, shit. Well. Just so you don't catch on. I ain't gonna get no... Fuck you, dude! That was kind of a spook. Should I chance it? I'm gonna go. Hope for the best on this. Please don't let me be wrong. I don't have to start this over again. You didn't warn me, come on. Damn it! That's what frustrates me, you know, at times when it seems like I'm doing good and then like no warning and he won't, and he'll, jeez. I gotta start over again. Yeah, this one is so freaking difficult compared to the others. Well, we know what that one is. Like every time I get myself up there or whatever, it just seems like, you know, I get thrown all the way back. It says living room object. Okay, well, it's just with that rabbit, it makes it like tricky because, you know, I'm basically having to watch out for him. I just need to make sure I don't like, you know, I just try to be as thorough as possible, even with him there. We went about 9 on that one, and we would just need like 3 more. I said we would have been golden. That's not supposed to be there. That's how they got me before. Let's see what happens here, because... See, now he's back to not, you know... I get through it, like, you know, without the warnings. Problem is, I'm out of batteries. I'm about to be out of juice. Okay. There we go. Just gotta remember, like, if there's anything on the dining room table or whatever, it's not supposed to be there. Okay. We ain't find anything on this loop yet, which is a problem. Smiling ass. Okay. So we know there's always, it seems like it's at least 2, but no more than 3. So there's another one somewhere. So we know the Huggy Wuggy Shadow's out of the way again, so. Wait a minute. Could be, I was hoping another Drake and Josh drawer, but it wasn't. Alright, so what's that? What are we missing this time? Because at least there's at least one thing unaccounted for. Shoulder's getting a little stiff. Just make sure there's nothing missing. Which is exactly what it was. Okay. Let's hope that's it. I'm just gonna go and just run on through at this point. Unless he says something. Tricycle. Alright. We're trying to get caught back up again. Nope. Don't tell me I screwed up. I ain't gonna lie, every time I get worried he's gonna come through that door, my first thing is like I try to go for that door right there when I should turn around and run for another one. I think at this point out of all of them, that one I think creeps me out the most. Still. Like I said, the rabbit's an annoyance, you know, cheesy or whatever. It was something horn they called him or whatever. You know, he's just fun. It's hilarious when he shows up at this point. I mean, yeah, it's still catching me off guard somewhat, but that thing, whatever it is, it genuinely creeps me out. And I don't even know what it looks like, okay? Got some here. Lighting this time. You ain't get me like you did before. Whatever, cool, good for you. I don't care, I knew it was gonna happen. What about the rest of them? We're at 6. Do I want to go through the door? Because this is how he likes to get me at times. I can at least go up to it, and I mean, I'm just trying to like, you know, do one more quick scan before anything else. I think honestly, what it may be, I think what it probably is that when he didn't warn me, it might have been again because I didn't go in the room. Remember, he got me like that before. I think it was. No, it wasn't. I mean, I like the rabbit in the rooms or what? Okay, I don't know. I locked them in there. You said living room. So there was like there was something in the living room that was standing out at one time. Okay, let's see. I just wish he'd actually warned me, but okay, we're good. You see, you say it every time, but you know, if you would have warned me like you were supposed to before or whatever. It's just that one thing is like starts showing up in that. I'm not gonna manifest it. But yeah, I guess it's just because the eyes. And you don't see anything else? I mean, that one thing is just derpy. It's like it pops in with the eyes where it was like... That's not... Hold up. The door slightly was more open than it normally seems like it is. I was kind of concerned. You just... That's cute. Fucker, you're supposed to obey the damn rules. Back on off now. You ain't about to cheat me out of this. I'll kick your ass. Look here, wimp. I've had enough of you, alright? You know, you cost me last night. I got panicked because... I don't know about panic at the disco, but I'll make you dead like disco. Get the hell out of the damn way. Okay. By the way, I touched your ass, just so you know. Oh my god! Stop it! I wasn't trying to select no damn anomaly. I was trying to get away from him. That was way too close right there. What? Water. Okay. Now this is normally where this jackass, like, you know, okey dokes me. So I'm hoping it's not gonna happen again right here. Please, let me be right. Okay, we're good. We're good. At the moment. Bed's missing. Okay, I'm not gonna try and do everything I can to keep from making any mistakes this time, if I can. We're at 9 now. So realistically, if we get like 1 more here, we can get like 3 more on the next one, and that's it. I don't know how they're gonna, like, you know, space them, but we just gotta... Okay, we got 1 more right here. We're at 10. Three more to go. Okay. Alright, okay. I'm so nervous right here, guys. I'm trying to finish this. I'm gonna leave that door open because I'm wondering. Okay, it was just him, so we're good. Like, he's like the easiest to deal with. At least now, since he's gone, it was just him or whatever. I can pretty much just wander around however much I need to. I mean, with him, it's just like that little sudden shock when he pops up, but otherwise, you know. Okay, I need to make sure I'm doubly sure. I don't want to go through there and have to start this over for... Nuh-uh. We're so close now. Like, if we found 1 more here, we just have to find 2 more on the next one, and that's it. So it's either going to be, like, I think 1 more on this one, or 3 more on the next one. Fuck off. I ain't got time for this sass my fraz. We got that one. Got that one. More batteries. Okay. So, I feel like, honestly, since they never do, like, just one. I kind of feel like the way this would go is if, like, there's not another one on this one, it means we'd have to find 3 on the next one. I'm trying to make doubly sure I got everything here. So I know it's not enough, because that's the thing, you know, I got time, I'm good, you know, that. I'm in a good case scenario here where I'm not dealing with the rabbit on this one. So I'm kind of like just coast through, you know, go through, check everything out, make sure nothing's really weird. But I'm hoping it could just be that. Oh yeah, I mean, it's been a great game. They've already got a sequel, like, you know, it's coming out next month. I think I believe this might have been a single dev for this. But they do have a demo for, like, you know, Capture 2, which I'll be playing it for you guys. Definitely. This game's already. Frustrations aside, this game's definitely, you know, already won my heart. I obviously will say some of the frustrations have been from me fucking up. I'm just concerned here. Because he's not warning me. And I'm not seeing anything else is the problem. So if I go through here and it costs me, it's going to be very devastating. But I'm not seeing anything else standing out. But I'm also want to make sure. But, you know, it's definitely feeling some pressure here. Okay, so the dining room table checks out. I'm worried if I go through there, I'm cooked. You know, I'm got to, like, start over again. Trying to make sure, because I mean, I know, like, a good amount of furniture layouts and everything. I'm just trying to make sure. Do we have a Drake and Josh drawer? A door, I was making sure of that. Okay, that's right. I already got that one. See, I got a little excited, right? I was like, wait, hold on, here we are, but I forgot I already got it. Now, I could just kind of cheese things right here. Okay, no anomalies in range. I could kind of just go into each room and just scan. But, I don't know. I mean, I can get away with it a little bit. I mean, I'm thinking it may be good, and we just, like, the next one we're got to find 3, but I'm hoping I'm right. I'm gonna kind of, like, just look around just a little bit more here. We know there's one in there. I got, like, a few, like, you know, more things I can do here. Just kind of test it. I mean, the rooms are looking normal. But again, there's always that one minute thing I may miss. But I do know if I go next one, I'm gonna have to look for 3 things. Rogues, I gotta chance it, I guess. I'm concerned. I'm really worried that it's gonna set me back again. But I'm not seeing anything else, really. I know the living room likes to get me at times. Here we go. Okay. They never do 1 on these, so I feel like we just gotta find 3. God, that was. I'll see that heart rate right there, right? Y'all see that heart rate? That was honestly terrifying. I'm just hoping we're not gonna see anything here that's gonna screw up my run. Okay, we're good. This jackass ain't never no problem. Okay, if that's the best case scenario, where it's not the rabbit, it's not that one thing that I could have botched, like, running from. As long as it's him, we're good. So I can explore freely now, no problems whatsoever. Try to find these last 3 anomalies if it is 3. Honestly, I feel like I maybe could have probably, like, you know, gotten to this point, which we're not out of the woods yet. Okay, it's 11. Okay, make sure I log everything correctly. There's gotta be 3 things here. I'm hoping the other ones may just stand out really easily. Now, something I gotta try, like, you know, flip the script and have, like, you know, the other one still come out after me, even though I got rid of Smiley right there, but... Okay, water running. Now he's got 1 more to go. I'm just hoping it actually is 1 more here. But it makes sense because they wouldn't, like, you know, they never do just 1 on these things. It's always like 2 or 3. Is there a door missing? I doubt it, but... Okay, really I'm hoping that I can actually wrap this up this time. Hold up. Is that supposed to be here? Okay. That, it's just his laundry being put away. Alright. Because the main concern I have is that I do have to do 1 more room. I'm just trying to make doubly sure here on everything, you know, just, again, it's no pressure, I mean, I said there's no, okay, we already got that one, crap, I got a little excited there again, again, we're so close, Rogues, we only got like 1 more to go, I'm just concerned. I'm hoping they're not gonna flip the script up and have it where it's like I gotta do like 1 more thing where it's just 1 anomaly. So we know it's not gonna be anything in here. So we know that these 2 are like prime suspects, you know, for like rooms that like to like really catch me off guard. At least I get close to the door and see what he says. Okay. He didn't say anything, but I know this could be the perfect chance for him to screw me over. And it could be there's like 1 more room I gotta do. So no, we're not gonna find anything else in here. Yeah, I'm just worried. Like, it could be that there might be 1 more room, but I also know that I was thinking it could be just, you know, it would be 3 here because they never do just 1. But that's the way they close the loops or whatever, you know. Let me just... Alright, so we know there's not gonna be anything in here. And the washroom's definitely caught me off guard a few times. Kinda wish it was like something just... I wish it would have been something like that stood out easier, but... Then expect it to be that easy, you know, to end this. Okay. I don't want to chance that door is the problem. I mean, I'm kind of worried if I do, I'm going to get started all the way back over. Come on, James, think. You know, you're almost here. What's standing out? Is there anything here standing out? Is there anything missing? We know it's not gonna be anything in the kitchen, so the prime suspects would probably, you know, be these two rooms. I really don't want to go through that door. You know, the kitchen's not gonna be anything. I was gonna be ad break up about 4 minutes, Rogues. My shoulder's getting stiff. I mean, I'm really not seeing anything standing out, but they do love to, like, get me. Like, you know, when I get, like, a common thing that happens with me almost every time I play, like, one of these anomaly games, like, get right there at the end on the last thing, and then they pull the rug out from under me. And I don't want that to happen this time. This definitely has been one of the tougher ones. So, no, there's not gonna be anything in there. I kind of, like, narrowed down to the washroom, the living room, and the dining room is, like, the main places I really need to keep an eye on. I don't think anything's missing in here. I'm gonna do one quick scan around Rogues, and I'll do the ad break, and then afterwards, hopefully when I come back, I'll get some semblance on what we can probably figure out here. Because nothing really seems like it's standing out, but I don't want things. I go through that door. I go through that. So we already did that. It already was had a missing object. Yeah, if I go through that door and it's wrong, I don't know if I really would have it in me to like go through a whole nother round of these. I'd like to beat this in one sitting. Yeah, it's just that one. It's 12-13. That is so frustrating. Again, it seems like everything is like... I think that's supposed to be there. See, we never really actually had any issues with anything in these rooms. Okay. I'm gonna take this ad break, Rogues, and that should be hopefully the last one of the stream. And hopefully when I come back, I'll figure out what we gotta do. I'm thinking it could be, maybe we gotta do one more loop, and it's gonna be like some kind of special loop thing where it's just one anomaly we gotta find. But we'll see. Pause this right quick. You guys tell I'm a little bit tired. And this one, since I didn't go in with the energy drink. But yeah, give me about like 3 minutes and I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so still ain't really had much luck with anything. I'm also probably gonna take like another quick break in just a second because nature calls and all that. It ain't really helping the water running right here. That never helps. When the water... Yeah, I'm just gonna step away from that for a second. See, I've been like scanning around. I ain't really been seeing much of anything. I'm kind of concerned to go through this door, like for real. Because I know as soon as I go through that door, it may cause me to start over from zero. And I'm not doing that again tonight. So yeah, let me go and take this other quick break. And then I'll come back and hopefully we'll truly figure this out. Alright guys, I'm back, and see, I was about to actually walk through that door. I'm still like, trying to figure this out because again, I feel like there's gotta be one more anomaly. That we gotta find here. So why would they like have me like do one when they never had me do one before? Just a single anomaly. This has definitely like been the trickiest thing. 'Cause, I mean, I could go through the door, but I'm also worried that's gonna completely screw me over. So. And the last thing I want is like to have to like, start this over again when I'm so close to beating the game. Yeah, so that's the thing. We know the base how this game works is that there's only ever one anomaly in any room. No, it's gonna be a... I'm scared to chance it. probably gonna regret it if I do try to go for this, Rogues. But honestly, I mean, I'm not really seeing much anything else here. It really seemed like everything is standing as the way it's supposed to be. I've seen so many of the anomalies, it's like, you know... I also know it could be like so many, like any other number of ones they do, but... Yeah, everything seems like it's basically checking out here. I don't know why I did that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and probably chance it. I mean, as much as I don't want to, I'm worried. It's like normally it never made me do only one, but I'm not seeing anything else. Like nothing's really standing out at all. So if I get started over, it's on me. That was one of the most tense fucking things I've done in a video game ever. So there is one more. Right there. But I'm going to do something else first. I'm not taking no chances. I'm going to see what else. So that's out whichever... I'm gonna go and try to do it, so that way I don't have to come back. Alright, we got the last one, Rogues. Let's just hope I can actually finish the damn game now. And... done. Well, as long as I don't get jumped by anything, that's gonna be the main problem. Just in case. Because I had to run.
Why are you trying to leave? You think you can escape?
I mean, that's the plan, bitch. Look, after everything I've been through, I don't care. I knew you were my enemy. You can take your ass straight on back to hell. We did it, Rogues. Finally. I don't know where I am right now, but it's better than where I was. I will definitely do my Monsters Inc. thing here. I will take my ass through any one of these doors. I will join Sully. I will join Mike Wazowski. And all of them going wherever the hell we want. We'll go and hang out with a Bigfoot or whatever and have some freaking yellow-ass snow cones. I don't care. I'm not going back there. Fucking forget it. I will hang out all right here. We'll hang out with everyone from Monsters, Inc. I'm going anywhere other than there. Oh, hell no. You know what? I might have spoke too soon. Kid, it's not too late. Go back to the other door. Oh, you... Yeah, I'm not a Bach guy. I'm more of a Mozart guy. But...
Welcome back.
But seriously, guys, all things, you know, outside of that pit, that right there at the end where, I mean, I was... All that time I was walking around, and I just had to go to the door and find that last anomaly. I'm very grateful for my girlfriend, my family, my friends, my YouTube community, and everyone. Well, Puck, you did a damn good job with this game. I can't wait to play the second one. I mean, take your time on finishing it, because that's when I'm going to play it, but... I'm going to take a... Rogue, straight up, I think possibly... This might this definitely dethroned Shinkansen Zero as my favorite anomaly. Yeah. This, hands down, was the creepiest anomaly detection game I played so far, and I loved it. I can't wait for the sequel. I'm not going to touch the demo because I want to go in as blind as possible on it because I feel like something like this. We found 40 out of 99 anomalies, so you guys want to go and try to make those 99 problems yours? Be my guest. I'm done with this game now. But... yeah, I mean, that was such a great game. I can see why people were hyping it up so much. I mean, it was definitely worth it. And one thing I think also is, as well, guys, is they do have the save mode on it. So those you want to play it, don't want to worry about getting like jumped by, you know, Peter Rottentail, Smiles McGee, and you know, Eyes Without a Face. Like that was accurate. Okay, I still don't know what that one thing looked like. All I saw was like a pair of eyes running at me. You pretty much have the save mode, so all deadly creatures are removed. Is like I would like to type anomalies or only affect large objects, furniture, and appliances. Just know if you guys want to check this game out for yourself, there is a mode on it where you don't have to worry about the creatures. It still feels like it's a very tense game. Obviously, you know, knowing that nothing's gonna kill you is of course gonna take like a lot of that tension out of it. But still, like for those who may have like, you know, fear of the dark, it definitely nails the whole tension thing with it just being like a dark environment. And just it's something about like the way the camera angle was, like the whole that analog style thing with like the little camera effect, and just the way the shadows were to wherever it still was pretty tense even without that. But the main takeaway for me obviously was the fact that there was that bit of fear to it. With how I was kind of like, you know, worried about going around corners or whatever, because it got to the point where at first the rabbit spooked me, but then I was just like, okay, I'm just annoyed by you now, so I just like slammed the door in his face. Once I figured out how to actually handle him, you know, really, he really wasn't that much of a problem. The main concern was just getting him far enough away from the door to where like he actually wouldn't be able to open it right back up, and make sure I had like enough like, you know, leeway to get around him. Because I mean, obviously what happened with the 18th attic was like the creature that was following me, those times where it got so close to me, I had to like try to get around it, and it still hacked at me. So I didn't know if like the rabbit would like, you know, touch me based on if I was like staring, keeping eye contact with it. I don't know if it would have been able to like, you know, kill me when it was forced to stay still or what. But once I figured out how to handle that, the rabbit wasn't a problem. But then there was, of course, Smiley, which he was no issue whatsoever. You know, y'all saw like that one right there. I mean, the rabbit was the one that killed me. The smiling one, he never got me because as soon as like someone was like, nope, I basically just like, you know, looked away, and he was like the easiest one to deal with. But the other thing, whatever it was, the eyes, you basically just had to run from that one. And still, it was basically pretty much the tension every time that I got away from it, because I was worried it was going to open that door. But from what I could tell, it's like as long as you ran away from it, even if the door was right in front of it and saw you go in there, it's not going to come at you. Apparently, it just got immediately stupid, like to where you went. But I was still it was that still level of tension, because it reminded me a lot of Phasmo. I was talking about how like that, you know, the way it looked, the game actually looked a lot like Phasmophobia to me. But in that creature, the one that was just the eyes, the one that spooked me the most, it definitely made me think like, you know, the whole tension of Phasmophobia. Anyway, any of you played it know what I'm talking about. You know, the ghost gets after you, you go and run to a room, turn out your flashlight, hope it doesn't come in there and like and attack you. And when you hear it coming closer and closer, there's that tension, you know, it's like, oh, okay, am I about to see those hands come up around me? And that's kind of like what it was right there. But for me, it's like every time I was worried it was going to open that door and come in there and attack me. And it never did. But it could be on higher difficulty levels, like it may be possible that it could, as that you have to actually break line of sight with it, like, you know, Phasmo style and all that. But it's just the ambiance, the sound of like the background noise, like, you know, you heard like the footsteps, even like, you know, if like, you know, the rabbit like, you know, wasn't anywhere around. It definitely nailed the whole tension thing, like the tension, the way like, you know, the shadows and everything worked in it. There was so much here that made this a very tense game. And the main takeaway from it, of course, was like the way there was like so many corners in a loop, and how like sometimes like the creature was like right there around the corners. Usually it seemed like the one that had like, you know, the smiling one, it was usually always when I went into a room or whatever, he wasn't waiting in there. But at first, like, okay, you know, the eyes were pretty much, you know, right there at the end of at the end of the kitchen. That's usually not just like, you know, turn around and got away from it. But then it starts showing up in the hallway right there, like in the middle of the loop. And I only had like probably maybe like 2 or so doors, like, you know, to go to. So I just kept going to the one that was right in front of me, like between us. And at one time I panicked and did it, only realized it still didn't follow me in there. And honestly, I can see like there would definitely be like a lot more attention to it and make it more difficult if and some may actually cry foul on this. I did do the whole thing where the doors were easier to open, but those doors were definitely finicky. But so I did do the thing where it made the doors easier to open. And honestly, I was just kind of testing that out, because what I like about that is it's not, I mean, you know, somebody say, oh, that's easy mode and everything. Yeah, it is, but it's also something that can work really well for people who have disabilities. I mean, I've advocated for this before. In fact, my best friend, she's got Ehlers-Danlos, you know, so there's definitely some games she has like, you know, some difficulty with. So to the developer, things like that, you know, you did with this are what I always like to see, like, you know, devs do. Because even if there's like a thing that's okay, I'm just making it easier for people, there's a whole factor that you are actually making it, you may not know this, but you're making it easier for people who actually, you know, physically struggle to play, games and everything. Just having that little thing right there. And I wish more devs would do this, where it has that option where you can just do like one mouse click and it closes the door. That like goes like a long way. I mean, I just kept it on because I just, felt like it, yeah, it did kind of make things easier. Like chances are some like that one eye creature and also like the rabbit both would have, the eye thing would have killed me. And I say eye thing because it's literally all with its eyes, but it would obviously probably got me a few more times, or would have got me period if I, was struggling with the open and closing the door. But the thing I had was like I was just able to open the door and run back through. And obviously the rabbit would have been able to kill me a whole lot, more too. But so yeah, maybe it was a little bit of a cheat mode that I did right there, guys. But also it is like a game, a function in the game that's in there for whoever wants to use it, and I wanted to use it. So, but obviously, for those who want to be, if you want to play on Insanity with that, Insanity and have the whole door thing, like it's as default, be my guest. I mean, y'all definitely like, are, much more like dedicated to this game than I am. I mean, I'm just glad I was able to beat it. And that was pretty much my playthrough of it. Yeah, I just like that he put a mode in where it's just one button click or one, click of the mouse, and that's it. It opens the door and closes it, compared to like the whole thing was just having like, slide the mouse to pretty much, open it or close it. Because acting like it's something that's we can make this, of course, like, much easier for people who have disabilities. And I think that what I saw was that, if I'm correct, he said he was going to have like that feature on by default in the next game. So that's obviously amazing. But again, for those who want to play this, it's only like probably about like $7 or so. Let me see how much it is. I think when I got it, it was like $7. It's also on like consoles too, so it's on PS5 and everything. But yeah, if you want to like, get this for yourselves, let me see how much it is currently. It is currently $6.45. This game for how amazing it was it was like less than $8. It's like it's $6.45, $6.45. So yeah, amazing price for this game, and that's the default price. That's not sale price. That's the price that the dev has this for, statically, and it's also around $6 and some change on the on consoles as well, at least on PS5. So I personally feel like, in some ways, Rogues, and this may be a controversial thing to say because like people like to save money. I feel like in a way the dev is doing a disservice to himself financially, because this game I feel is worth more than that. But I also at the same time I do like, you can just tell definitely there's like a labor of love. He put like a lot of heart and soul into this, and I really do hope he finds like all the success he definitely does deserve for this, and I can't wait to play the second game. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. The sequel already has a demo out. I think he said it's the first chapter. So apparently this actually might have like a more of a detailed story to it. But the sequel is going to release next month, and I'm really on the fence if I want to play it next month or if I want to wait until like, October to add it to my, the sequel to my month of horror lineup. Let's be real, Rogues. I'm probably going to go ahead and play it when it comes out. But yeah, this was such a great game. I absolutely loved it. Had a few little small gripes with it, but again, the main problems, like some of the issues I had, I think I was relying too much on the demon thing to tell me like what I was doing something right and everything. But obviously, some of the loops did get ruined because I made mistakes. Like when I was like, okay, like I think I did like lighting for the washing machine, for the dryer or whatever, because I was immediately thinking, okay, lighting, like obviously you need like the lights on in the house to be able to use like electronic devices. Like you need like actual power in your house, and I thought of that instead of the electronics. So the lighting, of course, was just for like when the lights were on, and the electronics was when electronic things like the phone, the washer, and all that, or like the dryer and everything were working. So yeah, I found like 40 out of 99 anomalies, and as always, guys, you guys want to go and try to find the rest of them, you can be my guest. Definitely go and enjoy the game. The dev definitely, did something great with this, and I'm happy that this was like my 500th game that I played as a live streamer. Definitely, was one I think was a really good choice, like to kind of, have that big milestone that I've been like, working towards for a while. Definitely, happy to say that this game was like my 500th. Took me a while to get through it. It like was, definitely probably gonna finish it a lot sooner. But hey, at least I got to show you guys like some more of the anomalies thanks to my screw ups. So anyways, I did a raid earlier, and I know like don't want to risk like, you know, the whole like encoding overload thing with shutting this game down. Cause I also know like I got some games on Steam that need to like update. I know the user when that happens, it uses up a lot of my bandwidth, and that's gonna like, you know, cause like, you know, me to start dropping frames. So with that said, guys, as I, you know, said, this is gonna be my last stream until I come back from my break, which should hopefully be about a week or whatever. And when I do come back, my first planned stream is going to be my PC build for the new computer. The new, like the liquid cooler, that's going to be in sometime tomorrow. And then, like, I think, like, you know, but, you know, on Monday, or like, not Monday, literally tomorrow's Monday. On Friday, possibly sooner, I'll have like the remaining 3 fans. Because, again, pretty much I got like this whole case right here. These fans right here are gonna be going into it. I got like my my 5060 that I pretty much had to you know, I had like, you know, send back my 5060 8 gig to, you know, be able to like, you know, get like my 5060 18 like 16 gig I got now. So I was having like some issues like with RAM and everything, or like with VRAM and all that. So yeah, definitely had to like, you know, kind of like, you know, get like the better card. And so what the plan's gonna be is that since I'm not gonna be streaming this computer right here, the one that's gonna be going to Everwolf 17, I'm gonna, since I do still have my recent Ryzen that I got, as well as like, you know, my new motherboard and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and take all that out of there and put the old parts back in, go ahead and prepare that in advance. Because once I do the unboxing stream, I'm pretty much gonna be doing it like, you know, verbatim from my first, you know, my build I had previously. So old power supplies going back in it. Basically everything that was in my computer before I got the upgrades is gonna be going back in that case. So that way, and that's gonna be what I'm gonna be using for the PC building stream. And so pretty much everything's gonna be going into this one on the stream except for the hard drives, because obviously I got to stay inside like this case, you know, because it's gonna be my my live stream stuff, like my OBS setting, all my OBS scenes and everything are on like one of the drives. So you guys probably won't be seeing this this computer getting started up. There one way I probably could do is I got an external drive that's got my OS on it. That's got like my OS you know, backed up on it. So I could always plug that into the computer and at least like, you know, use that to get it turned on, get it booted up when you guys can see what it looks like at least. But if I don't do it like that, I'll at least get the computer built, and then you guys of course will be seeing like pictures of it in action on, you know, my Twitch stories, as well as in my YouTube, you know, my YouTube community posts. And I don't really have anyone really follow me much on Upscrolled. That's definitely been like a whole thing there. Like we're trying to actually get followers and like get people to follow me on there. But also I will be posting on the Discord server. But yeah, with that said, I hopefully will be back in about a week, guys, because I definitely need this break that's coming up. And I promise that when I come back, hopefully I'm gonna be recharged. We'll be getting back into Bloodborne stuff. But first off, when we get back, I'm gonna be building that computer, and I'm really excited for that. But I got like a lot of content that's on the horizon. Hopefully, you know, we're gonna have like another 500. You know, like I'll be able to continue streaming in the future to where I reach like another 500 games. But for now, I'm just happy with this milestone, and I'm thankful for those who did come out and hang out with me for it tonight. And I will say, I do wish that there would have been like more people here for this, you know, for the milestone and for this amazing game I played. But you know, but anyways, you guys are great. I'm always thankful for you. Thank you guys, those who did come out and hang out with me for this little, you know, send off right here. I promise to be back soon. But for now, I've got like a lot of reading to catch up on, some anime to catch up on. And in case y'all haven't seen like my Twitch clips that I need to like make into YouTube shorts, I've got a lot of retitling to do. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna definitely be kind of pace myself on it and everything's like take time to rest. But I'm also gonna be like, you know, probably like finishing up like, you know, reading Dungeon Crawler Carl, catch up on some anime, and still make sure I keep on hitting the gym like clockwork as well. But thank you guys so much for everything and for all the support. Those of you who actually made this computer build happen. And with that said, I'll see you guys hopefully in about a week. Until next stream, Rogues, which hopefully won't be too long from now. Much love. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me, for supporting me all through the years. I'll see you guys next stream. Thanks for watching.